Welcome back everyone to Happy Gilmore's career on EA Sports PGA Tour with me, Crash Conroe. We're about to do the Cola Open at Whistling Straits. This may be our last tournament before the playoffs, I'm not sure yet. I was considering doing this one as well, New England Championship at TPC Boston, just because we haven't played TPC Boston. We have already played Scottsdale, so I'm not going to play that. But if you have any opinions on that, let me know. Should we do that TPC Boston tournament, or should we just move straight on to the playoffs after Whistling Straits? But I do want to play one tournament before the playoffs to kind of try and redeem myself after the Open, because sadly we didn't make the cut. We were 4 under, 1 shot off the cut at the Open, unfortunately. So yeah, we couldn't get it done. Round 1 was pretty poor. In terms of score, we had plenty of chances to make birdies, but it just didn't get it going. And then we hit it out of bounds on a par 5, which I didn't know was out of bounds. And yeah, we tried to rally back in round 2. And honestly, round 2, I mean, if you haven't seen the video, check it out, because round 2 was actually quite a good round to watch. Started so well. I think we were like 6 under through 7, but we just didn't get it going after that. We played over par after that. We went back to 4 under and didn't make the cut. So no major victories for Happy Gilmore in Season 1, despite being the best golfer on tour. I mean, we've won 3 times. We still have won 3 times. A lot of top 10s. We're well ahead in the World Golf ranking and the FedEx Cup ranking at the moment. Keegan Bradley is 2nd. So yeah, that's all good. But I guess the target for Season 2 will be to win a major. I'll just quickly bring the rules up if you are new to this. Happy Gilmore, we're only improving the power stat, AI level 100, and once we're on the green we can't use the overhead grids, which has definitely made it harder. But I think if that wasn't a rule, it would be too easy, because, you know, we've won 3 times already as well. So, you know, I think it'll just be too easy without, especially since our golfer has no accuracy at all right now. Because the power stat is 1 level off the top now. We need 3 more skill points to add to it, so we need to level up twice more. It's a shame we didn't make the cut really at the Open, because we definitely would have leveled up again. But we're not going to do that now, so it's probably not going to be until Season 2 that we actually are able to level up other stats. So yeah, Season 2 will be all about getting the accuracy in our game to win some majors. So Whistling Straits, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. The wind is up a little bit, 8 to 12 miles an hour wind. We're teeing off really early here, so we're not going to have too much of an idea of what the winning score will be. I believe this is another course with quite solid fairways where the ball rolls a lot. I might be wrong on that.
EA Sports.
But we're going to get into the Straits at Whistling Straits.
A season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Yeah, really nice course again, this one. See, I feel like this should be one of the warm-up courses for the Open, because in this game you play like Tara-Iti and what was the other one? Teeth of the Dog before the Open, which is a bit of an odd run-up to it. There's not, in real life you kind of play more Link style courses towards the Open, don't you? But this feels more like one of them. But it comes after the Open instead. So we're looking for some redemption. And I tell you what I've finally done, guys. I checked out the swing speed setting, and it was on slower, so I've now put it on slowest. So I'm hoping that's going to fix our swing tempo a little bit, because for about 6 rounds, 6 videos, I said I would do it, and I just never did. But it's okay, I've done it now. We're going to tee off, and look at that, 0.3%. It's almost perfect. But because of the swing plane and the RNG, it's gone left anyway. Oh no, that was actually a really soft bounce. Is it soft here then? Maybe? Maybe it is. It just looks like a course that should play solid, but I don't know, maybe it's the wind. We'll find out soon.
Today, the backdrop of Lake Michigan and over 1,000 bunkers. Some reports say 1,012, so finding the fairway is essential.
Are you serious? There's that many bunkers here? Well, yeah, there's plenty of bunkers there already. I didn't know that. That's cool. Alright, the wind is quite strong, so I'm going to go for a 50-degree at this hole. Look at that perfect tempo. And if that ball rolls back at all, it could be good. Not too much, though. Not too much. Alright, thankfully the greens aren't too soft.
Yeah, it's a decent size green.
Good shot.
Just a little
13 feet for a birdie on hole 1.
14 feet
Yeah, without the grid lines, this is how we have to read them. I'm going to say slightly to the right. I know it says above, but I think it turns right after. The birdie on 1. It does. It does. What a read.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace.
We birdie one. And hole 2 is a par 5, so we'll be looking for another one there. If you're enjoying this series, guys, remember to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I very much want to keep this going for Season 2. I'm really having fun with this. You know, it's in some ways it's a grind, and in some ways it's not. Like, because we've already won 3 times. We're already the #1 golfer. But because of the lack of accuracy in our game, it's making a lot of those major courses really difficult, because they are a lot harder. Most of them, except Valhalla. We actually did okay at Valhalla. But Augusta, Troon, and Pinehurst especially. I say Pinehurst especially, at least we made the cut there. We didn't even make the cut at Troon. But yeah, they're all quite difficult. But next season we'll have St. Andrews, which I think will be better for us. You know, I feel like we could potentially win there, to be honest. Because the fairways are, from what I remember, the fairways are a bit nicer than Troon. And we have, what is the US Open that year? Is it Brookline? I think it's Brookline. And, of course, you got the Masters again as well. I don't know where the PGA Championship is, to be honest. Sorry, I can't remember. Okay, so I think this is just going to be a 3-iron to this one. Hopefully it's going to catch the front. Kind of go to the right from there with that wind. Oh, this tempo is beautiful. I mean, I know it's still slightly slow, but it's not like over 1% or like 3% slow. So yeah, that looks like it was a good decision. I mean, there's some RNG anyway, of course. Alright, so we're missed to the right. Now, what are the options from here? Because a pitch is going to run. A pitch is going to absolutely run. But, I mean, the flop circle is too big again. I'm happy to try a pitch here. Let's try it. The wind is into us, so that should help a little bit, but then it's going to roll down the slope, roll left all the way as well. A tiny little pitch and have it run. How about in for an eagle? Oh no. No, it's going to turn way too far right there. 6 feet for the birdie, and we want this in. We want to get this one for sure. I think it's right edge. Happy for birdie. 2 birdies in a row. He gets it. And he makes a really good start at Whistling Straits in the Kohler Open. 1 shot off the lead. Of course, no one's gone yet. I think the field is about 156 players. And of course, this is a 1-round tournament, so yeah, we won't know until the end. Right, oh, this hole. Okay, this course is actually coming back to me now. I think we played this one in Apex Hounded, a Ryder Cup, a few months ago. And this was like the qualifier course. We all played this course and the best scores made it. Okay, well we just need to get it down there, really, where the hole is. Well, I shot off to the right a little bit though. Oh no. That is not going in the good direction. Do not hold the green. Please stay on the fringe. Oh my god.
That one safely on the putting surface.
And we can't read the overhead grid lines.
You gotta think anything inside of 7.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty darn good.
Okay, well this is the toughest part we've ever had in our lives. It's uphill first, and then it's just going to launch itself down that slope. And I think we genuinely have to aim like all the way up here. I hope this needs to get up that slope though, doesn't it? Okay, well, more importantly, just get it down there. We're staring a bogey in the face here. But let's see. Let's see how we do with this putt. Alright. Task 1, done. It gets over the hill. It's on its way. And it's going to...
slow down.
There's no way... Oh, God, okay. The commentator started talking, and I thought he meant, like, it was going to go all the way down.
Now a third here, trying to get back.
Jesus, okay. Right, this is the tiniest... Oh, we can actually read the grid lines, of course, because we're not putting now. Slight right break. And that dispersion circle is really small, so we have a chance at this. We do have a chance to save the par, if we can putt this in. Chip it in, sorry. That's going to disappear to the right. Okay. Alright, yeah, you can't walk away happy there's a cliff there, buddy. Can't walk down there. Alright, yeah, we lost it on the tee shot. It was just all about the tee shot there. Oh, I don't know what he's doing with his body. Is he about to fall down the cliff? That was a bit odd. Stallings 4 under through 7.
Now a beefy par 4, Frank.
Par 4, 494 yards.
Give yourself a cell 5.
Yeah, we had a really good start, but we just didn't give ourselves any chance whatsoever after that tee shot. Like this fairway widens up about where our power drive is, so I'm going to power drive this.
And just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, it's going. I believe that kicks hard left, so I'm just hoping that stays on.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need
Oh no, they're saying fairway, and they're always right, because the game knows where it's going to land, so yeah, that's all good. Definitely worth bringing out the power drive there. Now we've got a little uphill shot though. This is tricky.
And the fourth here at Whistling Straits is challenging enough.
54 degree I don't think is enough. I think we need a 50. Yeah, 50 degree. We're going to just hit it full.
Chance of making a par or better.
Light slow again. We're still getting the slight slows, but at least it's not ridiculously slow. And the wind is going to take it to the right. It was a little bit long as well. Okay. We are not on the green, unfortunately. We do have a shot from here. I think, again, it's going to be a pitch. Going to run slightly to the right. Into the wind. Fair. Yeah, give it a bit more because it's into the wind. I don't think it's going to carry that much. Or roll that much, I should say. I mean, it doesn't. We did overswing, though. We did hit it a little bit too hard.
Lovely pitch shot. Just
Happy's talking to himself. And we get the par, though? Yes, we can. We get the par, all good. We'll move on. And now it's another par 5. And we are looking to get back to 2 under here for sure. The bogey early on at that really difficult par 3 didn't help us. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this is the one where you just kind of smash it over to the right. This is definitely a Happy Gilmore style shot. He would do this. Right, where's the... I just need to kind of remind myself whereabouts to aim. I think it is just right at the flag.
You'd be happy to walk away with a 5 here.
Power drive it. And it should just, I mean, like, it is going to go in the bunker. I am aware of that, but it just puts us so much closer to the hole. You kind of need that here, especially where the pin is. Happy Gilmore doing something that I'm sure is allowed, just smashing it over there.
Wait, right.
Yep. Heavy rough, but whatever.
That went straight down. That's going to be tough from there.
See, it's still a good lie, because this should be a worse lie than this. Like, this shouldn't be that forgiving. Right, we do have to be a bit mindful of the water, though, still. And I think it's just a 9.
You've just got to get it back in play.
I shot off to the right anyway. I don't think that's even going to get back on the green. Alright, lands there. Still not bad.
Certainly, Rich. This hole at one stage looked very problematic. But
okay,
now, you know, back in the
I think this
fairway,
is going to be a chip, is it? Could be a pitch as well, but I think with the wind and everything, I kind of just want to chip this and let it run up there. Going to turn right the whole way. This is for eagle, if we can get something special. Not quite, pretty close, but it does stay right by the pin. And it will be a birdie for Happy Gilmore, and it'll go back to 2 under.
Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th.
What is going on with this game? This was going on in the Open as well. So, like, Happy Gilmore was sped up there, and also the crowd just wasn't reacting. it's very strange. It's just been happening since the Open. I'm not really sure why.
Is not particularly warm and inviting.
Right, okay. What's the play here? Okay, we either lay up completely or we get it close enough that we can hit a pitch. I'm going with option B. Nice, the power drives are going straight again. They were a bit problematic at the Open, but they're doing a bit better for us. I thought that was going to roll a bit more, but this should still be a pitch. Yeah, 64 degree, absolutely a pitch. 64 degree, 64 yards.
Little bit of an awkward distance for this.
Right, okay, so I'm going to slow down quite quickly, and it is going to go to the right after it lands. I don't think... Do we need to take anything off this? I mean, it's up quite a big slope. I'll hit it high, and I'll take a little bit off. See if the pitch does what I want it to do. It needs to go right quite quickly. Okay, it's going to sit down. And it's going to be a tough part. It's going to be... Slow the fuck down, Happy. Where are you going? There's no rush.
He has a 12-footer here.
We're already playing quite fast. It's okay. The group's behind. They're well behind. This is for birdie on 6. Oh, it's still turned more than we gave it.
Didn't quite get it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's doing that thing again where Happy is just always sped up. I don't know. Don't know why it's doing that.
Safely in for par here at the
Still doing it. Still.
He'll stay at
Is that me doing something? Like, is there a way to stop it? No idea. It looks funny though.
Beautiful hole, isn't it?
All right, 2 under through 6.
Michigan's 221 yards.
Here is that
You can
par
only
3.
gaze at that water for so long, then you have to get back to the
Difficult,
task at
narrow
hand.
landing
It
zone
is a
on this
tough
green.
one.
I think we're going to need a 6 with the downhill nature of this shot. Wind is going to blow it left. On a pretty good line if we've got the distance right. Needs to roll. Needs to roll out a little bit. Ah, man. I thought it was going to carry a bit more than that. 43 feet. I mean, we're there at least.
Cozied in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie.
Going to turn to the right, I feel like. Bit of underswing. Don't really want that.
It's not a good line.
But
Look
it's a
out.
good part.
This one could be really good.
Oh, I might have to quickly go back. I don't know if you heard that. That was my...
Man, that's a touch of class right there. Very good effort.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. We're going to putt in the par.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7.
I thought we had that, to be honest, after the commentator said something. But it is 2 under through 7 for us.
6-yard par 4/8 with over 100 bunkers. The 8 testing every golfer's nerves. Imperative to favor
We can
the left
Happy
side to
keep
avoid
it going
the
here.
severe drop-off to Lake
324
Michigan.
yards was that?
Dunes and bunkers on the right.
Another one where I need to know where I'm aiming, but I think this is fine. I drive. Oh, I'm so happy about the tempo, man. I should have done this earlier. Okay, so the greens aren't like rock solid here like they are at the links courses. But the ball does kind of sit down.
Wind coming from his right as he gets set
Oh,
for
look at
his
that pin.
second.
That pin is tucked. Okay, well, even with the downhill nature of this shot, I think a 9-iron is needed because it should sit quite quickly. Perfect tempo again. That's still shot off to the left, though, unfortunately. And it's going to go off onto the fringe. That does at least mean we can look at the grid lines again. Because we're not going to putt this.
Way from home.
Alright. Maybe a chip again, or is it a bit too long for a chip? We'll pitch this one. Pitch this one. It's going to move right as soon as it lands. Got a chance. Oh, it's so close. Good pace, though. Good pace. It sits right by the hole. And it's going to be another par. So we've just birdied the first hole and then the 2 par 5s. And we've got a bogey, sadly, along the way. Because we left ourselves in an impossible spot. Right, leader's still only at 4 under. 2 shots off that. No idea what the winning score will be, of course. It could be anything between 7 under and 11 under.
Otherwise, you might be blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green.
Roll drive, it's gone straight. Good tempo. Could have power driven it here, to be honest, to get even more distance. But look at that, that's rolling down there. It's not actually going to be in the fairway. It's only first cut, though. It hasn't rolled into the rough, at least.
Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
Alright. Oh, and now we don't have a club. Okay, well, we kind of do. This is a wide circle, though. I think with the wind how it is, this is going to roll a little bit on the green. I'm going to dial this one back. Does it roll for us? 60-degree wedge. It is rolling a little bit. It's not bad. 16 feet now for the birdie.
It's going to leave a putt that will get your attention.
We want to get something going soon. I think it's turning to the left. Not much, actually. From what I remember on that grid line, it wasn't actually... There wasn't too much break. Happy for birdie to get to 3. Oh, man, I was kind of on the right line there, but we just about didn't give it enough. Really close again. Going to be another par. And that is Out in
It'll
34
go out in 34 to
at
a
Whistling
par
Straits.
for this front side.
Lowry's up there, Stallings, Darman, and
So we
Van der
begin
Velde.
this
Was that Van der
backside
Velde
with
leading the
par
way?
410. It's 391 yards. This one's all about positioning.
All of the early leaders out on the course.
Down the left side of the fairway because there's that deep bunker
Okay,
on the
yeah, I
right.
know this one.
That's a 240-yard carry. That's a pretty good poke.
I think we can still afford to drive this because the wind and the elevation surely means it's not going too far. Just about avoided the trees. Hopefully that holds onto the fairway. Oh yeah, sits down straight away. That's fine.
Solid.
98 to this one.
From the fairway.
Pinners at the back.
98
Can we
yards
get a good
remaining for
approach?
his second.
Probably with a 60 degree. I'm hoping this doesn't spin back. I might have to hit this low just to try and stop that from happening. Perfect tempo again. Please don't spin back. Ah, no, even if you hit it low. I mean, that's the other thing. We don't have any control in our game, so we can't actually hit it that low. Like, we can't shape the shots very much either. I don't do it that much anyway. Okay. Gonna be turning left the whole way, I think. For birdie on this hole. Doesn't look too bad. Just a bit short.
Right, that's what you want
And
to
missing
do.
left
Good line.
anyway.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
And it is going to be another par.
So that's in for par
Okay.
to start this backside.
The amazing thing is we've given ourselves less kind of scoring opportunities in this round so far than we did at Troon. And we're doing better than we did at Troon. Although then again, at Troon, it didn't really go wrong until towards the end in that first round. Now, that double bogey was just devastating. That really was the reason we didn't make it, I feel like. Really unnecessary double on a par 5 as well. So I think this is a par 5, so I've power driven it, but I don't think that's going to stay in. Oh no, wow, really soft bounce. That landed on an uphill slope, thankfully. This is a par 5, right? Yeah, okay, so we want to be getting a birdie here at the very least. Right, what's the play here? I don't think we need to power approach this, not with the way these surfaces are working. We do need to just smash a 3-wood up there, though. Let's do it. 3-wood to the green. Oh, it's gone left. Well, if it lands in the fairway, it's fine. Yep, it will land in the fairway. Okay, we've got to get up and down from here for a birdie to get to 3. We need to start scoring soon. We don't have many holes left. Right, it's going to be a bit of a long pitch. I do think it's going to slow down quite quickly again. The pitch for Happy Gilmore, short. Underswung it as well.
That'll do just fine.
Alright, well, we've got 9 feet left.
About 10 feet.
And I think it's going to turn ever so slightly to the right, but not much. Can we get the birdie on the par 5 anyway? Yes, we can. Straight in. We gave that so much pace, by the way. Good job that hit the middle of the hole. We've got one more par 5 to go, which hopefully we score on as well. We need to pick up a few more on the way. 2 shots off the lead right now. It'd be nice to get the clubhouse lead if we can do that. Here is the par 3. Very nice, this one. Very picturesque. Look at how narrow that landing area is, though. You like that, Happy? You like the narrow landing area with your kind of accuracy? Well, we have no choice, really. We just have to go at it. I mean, there's no other option. It's not even a good layup, really. That doesn't look too bad, though. I mean, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. We're 4 yards away from the hole. We're not on the green.
Just gotta cut the legs out from under this one.
Okay, we're going to chip it because that means I can read it. And this is almost straight in. Okay, I regret it now. I should have putted it. But, I mean, look at that. Look at that dispersion circle with this. It's so small. So it's all about kind of the surface we're on. The little angle. But this could well go in. Oh my god, we didn't give it enough.
Not quite enough on that one, but it shouldn't be too much.
Well, that is a little bit disappointing because that definitely would have gone in if we gave it enough. But absolutely tapped it. Massive underswing.
he'll stay at minus
And we
12.
don't get the birdie when we probably should have done. So we're still 3 under, 312.
The earth look like the moon, make
And I
Wisconsin
don't think
bright
3 under here is
fire.
going to be an
That's
incredible
what this
finish on the
score,
leaderboard.
2
So we
yard
could do with a
par
few
4
more.
13th is all about. They call it cliffhanger, and you
Okay,
can
this is
see
the one where I
why.
think you can get
That
it
green
close.
is hanging over the cliffs above
Because it
Lake
is downhill.
Michigan. Good luck here.
Let's try and power drive this and get some real distance on it. Oh, finally hit a fast, and that is going all the way left.
Always pulled it.
Way left. Is that actually going to get down there? It might actually get down. No, it's not. It's in the rough.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Thanks, man.
Not in the fairway, but
Okay.
not a real problem here at the 13th.
I feel like that's the first
His
fast
second
I've hit in
shot.
ages. I guess it's an approach with a 60 degree. I don't really know. I did not want to overswing that. Oh, it still stopped. It's oh, okay. Okay, good. Good that we overswung. I thought that was going to go too
Good
far.
shot.
But the
Safely
wind
on the green and a
did
birdie
stop it
chance.
up. So we got a little chance at a birdie. It's going to be a bit tricky. It's turning right, I believe, the whole way. Can we finally get to 4? No, we can't.
Got it there, but not
It looked like it was going to
quite.
drop, to be honest, but then I heard the crowd groaning prematurely, as they always do. And I knew from that point it wasn't going to go in.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13.
Really good effort. But we can't get it. We've got 5 holes left at Whistling Straits. We're 3 under right now. 2 shots off Stallings and Darman right now.
Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dog leg left, about
Par 4,
396
14th. Not very long.
Really narrows up around that 300 yard
Again, we might be able
mark,
to
so
just
this
close
is
the
another
distance
hole
off the
really where
tee.
you don't need
Oh,
to
no,
drive
no,
it.
this is the dog
But
leg one. I
somehow
don't
you've got
think
to
we
get
can
that ball in the
actually.
fairway. Remember, 250 yards. only leaves
Gotta get it down there.
145 in.
This is turning a little to his left.
But that's fine. It's in that. 96
All right,
to the
in
hole.
fairway.
Which pin is
Should be
this?
able
Oh,
to
this.
spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
I mean, I don't think we have another option. I think we have to 60 degree it again. So again, it's just gonna roll off the back, the front. I mean, just I don't think it's gonna do anything else. Right, the wind is gonna slow it down as well. Gonna hit the 60 degree. Tell you what, if it spins back at all, that could be good actually. Sit. Oh god, it almost goes in, but what a shot actually.
I
That
know
was
it's a seven
perfect. It
shot
hits the
golf
back of the hole,
course.
the
Honest
green.
shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
Thank you.
Fourth
And it should
eighth
be
ball that's left for
a birdie, and it is.
That's how you play this.
Let's have a little
14th hole.
final
That's in
charge
for
again,
birdie.
like we often do. We just haven't done it at the majors, sadly. All right, 1 shot off Stallings and Lowry. Stallings is finished. Lowry has 1 more hole to get to 6 under.
Yeah, this starts a tremendous.
We
4-hole
move to
run
hole
the
15.
clubhouse. And this is going to require your best tee shot.
And
Maybe
we're
a little
probably
fade off
going to
the
want
tee,
to power
keep it
drive
away
this.
from
This is
those
actually
bunkers on the left to set up
521
that
yards,
second
this
shot.
one. Downhill, though, this tee shot. That was a very odd swing plane. That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a shot like that, because it went off the right
Smoked that
as soon as we
drive.
hit
Well,
it, but then
lucky
it
actually getting
drew.
that first
Like, it
cut.
was a proper draw, even with the wind. I don't think I've ever seen that. And, like, without me intentionally trying to do that. That was an interesting one. Okay, we got away with it a bit. We're actually in the first cut, despite that. That looked like it was bound for the bunker or the heavy rough, but it's back in play. Gonna hit a 6 iron, slight underswing, but that might benefit. Well, it's too far left anyway. Not bad. Gonna have a putt at it at least. Wanted a bit closer than this.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Alright, well, I'm going to make sure I give it enough, but that is turning all the way to the right. And I've actually given it way too much. 7 feet by the other way. Gonna have a tough little par putt now. I think it's turning back to the right on the way back. It is. Alright, good save. That was a bit unnecessary that to give ourselves a difficult 2 putt, but we get it done.
At 4 under.
We get it done. Why is that woman just walking through the bunker? We'll never know. And here we go with the last par 5. And this one has a really narrow fairway, so we do have to be mindful of that. I don't think I want to power drive this just for that reason.
Driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5 reachable.
Alright, good swing though. Is it online? Could be. I should stay in the fairway. And it does. How long have we got now? 226. We should be able to just long iron that. Somewhere around the green. And this should definitely be at least a birdie at this point. The pin is in a nice spot on the green. I think it's a 4-iron. With the way these winds and elevations are playing. Coming back nicely. Needs to sit though. Needs to sit. Okay, it's gonna run through. Not a bad place to take the third shot from though. This should absolutely be a birdie at the very least. Barely moving, this one. Barely any movement towards the hole. Right. Oh, it's close. It's close to an eagle, but it does actually go a little bit by. Gave that one a little bit too much. Bit too ambitious, and this is going to turn to the left on the way back. Be disappointing not to get a birdie here. But can we do it? No, we can't. It's lipped out, and that is very disappointing on the par 5. We just gave the pitch too much. It's simple. And there was really no need to either. We shouldn't have hit it that hard. Because the green was completely flat, that side of the hole. Yeah, just hit it too hard. 4 under. I mean, we're still 1 shot off the lead. It's not going to stay. It's absolutely not going to stay. We know that already. But I really do want to get to 5 under if we can. So I'm not sure what kind of place on the leaderboard 4 under is going to be. And it's another one of these really difficult par 3s. I think it's going to need a 3-iron. That's not going back to the right at all.
But believe me, there is a little
that
bit
just
in between both.
That ball went straight.
I mean, he must have hooked it, because that just didn't come back, even though the wind is like really strong today. I mean, I don't think a pitch is going to get up there, guys. I can't lie to you. I don't think a pitch is even going to get there. I don't think it gets over that face. So what are the other options? I mean, we can flop it. Flop it. A flop is not going to put it close, though. We might just have to try a pitch. Does that get up there, though? I mean, let's just try it. I mean, we're not going to win, are we? Even with a bogey. Let's just see if it gets out. No, it doesn't. The crowd were groaning again as soon as it left the club face, so, yeah. Alright. Oh my god, now we've got to blast it because we're in the sand. Well, this isn't getting out either. Sit there. Sit there, please. Okay. Ooh. What's he doing? Got his mouth wide open. Alright. Well, yep, this is all we can do. This is all we can do. I'm blaming you for that 3-iron tee shot, Happy. You did not need to hook that like that. It was a decent swing. The wind should have brought it round. But you messed up, alright? Not me. You messed up. Alright, I think we're going to default if we don't get this in on the hole, because they only allow you to get 3 over for some reason. This is for double, though. And we don't get the double either.
That will be a 3 over on the scorecard.
All right.
Time to pick up
Disaster on hole 17 at Whistling Straits. That is our tournament over. We're down to 19th. We're probably going to be outside the top 100 by the time everyone goes.
And the clubhouse in the distance.
And yeah.
It's looking like home sweet home, isn't it?
Well, if you can
We haven't been able to redeem ourselves like we did after the US Open. Now, poor run of form this close to the playoffs continues. Oh my fuck.
And this one gonna settle
Okay,
into the
I mean, that's my bad, Happy. Clearly that is my bad. Like, I wasn't reading this bit very well there. Alright, well, it's not a bad lie. 6 irons should still be enough to get it there at least. Well, that doesn't look bad at all if it slows down. That's a pretty good shot. That's all we could do. Sadly, it's going to roll on a bit still. But yeah, it's a big shame considering I finally made that change to the swing speed settings and it has worked. Like, the tempo is better. But of course, on this game, it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process.
Right, well, this is for birdie on last. We're miles away from the hole. Gonna roll down that hill. And it's too short. Decent putt. But unfortunately, guys, it's only a 1 under at Whistling Straits, mainly thanks to hole 17, where we just didn't have options getting out. I mean, I could have flopped it. I absolutely could have flopped it. You know, but I just wanted to see with the pitch because we weren't in contention anyway at that point. 82nd, 85th, 88th, 89th. 89th. But Happy Gilmore. Jesus, good 4-shot lead.
Yeah, it did, but at least they went
Someone won with 11 under there.
You know, you tee it up on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's gonna be like 0.2 FedEx Cup points for us. So there you go. Not Happy Gilmore's best tournament. Coming off a missed cut, and that would have been a missed cut there as well if we did, you know, more than 1 round. But yeah, we barely get anything for that. And I feel like we've moved even further ahead in the golf ranking somehow. Like, our points have gone down, but so have Bradley's. It just feels like no one is consistent in this game, you know, compared to me. And if anything, it's making it a bit easier to be world #1 and stuff. But yeah, TPC Scottsdale, we're going to give this one a miss. And again, guys, let me know. Let me know if you want me to play TPC Boston or not, because I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure if we will. I kind of want to, because I don't want to go into the playoffs with like this kind of form. But we'll see, because I could well do it, because we're first in the playoffs anyway in the points, and that's probably not going to change unless we have a really bad playoff session. We won the Arizona Classic. Hughes in the playoff. Mackenzie Hughes, good job. We're still first on everything, so that's fine. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. We'll be back for either the New England Championship or the FedEx St. Jude. We'll see. But thanks for watching this, guys. Remember to leave a like on the video, and we will see you for Happy Gilmore's next tournament. Thanks very much for watching.